what's up you guys? So I think I'm going to be doing a weekly vlog for the Reindeer Readathon. So I'm going to be starting today, which is Monday the 5th. I know it's not actually the beginning of December because I still had one more book that I needed to finish from November, and then I also had another book that was part of the Reindeer Readathon that I've already read, but that was part of another video that I was already working on. So anyways, week of December 5th, it is currently Monday. This vlog is going to run from Monday to Sunday. The next one will do the same thing, Monday to Sunday, and my goal is to read 2 books. So right now I haven't decided what exactly the second book I'm going to be reading is, but one of the books that I want to start is These Violent Delights. So this is my one that is for the prompt that has to do with a book that you think is overhyped. So hopefully I should get this book read this week, as well as another book on my list. I'm thinking I might do All the Bright Places or something like that. But anyways, this is what we're going to start off with. I've got some other goals for this week as well. Like I need to do some apartment cleaning. I need to edit a video. I need to work on some like Instagram reels and some Instagram posts. So I will keep you updated with how the week goes. Okay, so it's Tuesday, second day of me vlogging for this readathon, but it's really like the 5th day of the actual readathon. So far, I have read 100 pages of These Violent Delights. I am trying to decide how I feel about this book because I think some of it has to do with the fact that I grew up in America, and I don't think in America we have the best world history classes. So there's a lot of stuff that I don't know about, like the Bolshevik Revolution and like the history of Shanghai and stuff, and so I'm kind of learning a bit about that while I'm reading this book, and it's definitely really interesting, but it's definitely making it harder for me to get into the book. Now I think also part of what's making it hard for me to get into this book is the voice, the like narrative voice of it. Like I can't really put my finger on it, but it's like it's just not drawing me in as much. Like it's almost like the language, the prose is trying to be too artsy and describe things in like really artsy ways, which is really cool sometimes, but it's like it's doing it too much, so it keeps drawing me out of the story rather than drawing me into the story, if that makes any sense. So I just need like a little bit less of that artsy prose and a little bit more like action and actually like what's going on in the scene. I took a creative writing class one time. Some of the stuff that we kind of talked about in that class is like in the scene you have like the different scene elements and stuff, and so I think all in all, like there's too much of whatever that element is in here. It's like there's too much description and not enough dialogue and internal thoughts and actions and things like that. That's what's making me struggle right now with getting into it, but I'm still enjoying it to a degree. It's a struggle for me to pick it up and like get a ton of pages in because I really have to focus while I'm reading it. I also finished editing my video for this week, so yay. Gonna get that uploaded soon. Okay, so it is Wednesday. I accomplished some reading. I got about 80 pages or so done of These Violent Delights. I think the story's picking up a little bit, but it still can kind of drag sometimes with the info. It does do a little bit of info dumping. She does write in an artistic way sometimes where it kind of does just drag down the action of the scene, which I just wish had been condensed. She needs to be more concise sometimes, but other than that, I am enjoying it. That is most of what I've done today, is really just read those 80 pages because I've also been trying to move files from my phone to my computer, which is a pain in the ass because I don't ever do that. And I normally will film videos and stuff with my camera, but my camera's still in the shop and I want my camera back. I miss my camera. I don't love filming on my iPhone, but it's fine. It works for now. but I want my camera back. It's so much easier to move files. So anyways, I've just been losing my mind. And then I also watched Tales of the Jedi today. I watched the first 3 episodes. So I think I'm gonna do a video discussing those episodes. I can't decide if I'm gonna do a video discussing the whole show yet, or if I want to just do one discussing the first 3 episodes and then discussing the next 3 episodes, because apparently there are only 6 episodes. Like, what the hell? Lucasfilms, I want more of this show. Like, it's so good. I'm probably gonna discuss it. I took a lot of notes. I wrote down a lot of stuff because honestly it's really good and I highly recommend, at least so far. So be on the lookout for that. I don't know when that'll come out or anything, but that's kind of today. Hopefully tomorrow will be a bit of a better day. I've got trivia tomorrow, so that'll be fun. We're trying out a new trivia place, my trivia team and I, so hopefully we'll win. Who knows? We never really win though. It's fine. Okay, so it is Sunday night and I have finished these Violent Delights. Overall, I think I would give this like a 3.5 out of 5 stars. I think there were definitely parts of it that I thought could have been done better, specifically in regards to world building, just because there was a lot of stuff that I didn't really understand because I'm not really familiar with culturally a lot of culture stuff in like the Shanghai region, as well as a lot of like the different like political structures and things there. So I think that's one area where this book could have improved, is if it had been able to kind of explain that stuff to me better in a way that wasn't kind of throwing me in without having enough information. I feel like I did really enjoy, like, from the middle of this book onward, I thought that that was really where it started to pick up. The beginning of this book was definitely hard to get through, but later on, as you kind of get into it and you start having a lot more character interactions, like, it just gets so intense, and I really liked how it ended, and so I'm looking forward to picking up Our Violent Ends. So I'm gonna read this for another one of the prompts in the readathon. I don't know what the prompt like title is, but I remember that it has to do with like a book that has your favorite season on it, or like colors from your favorite season, and my favorite season is fall, and so this has kind of those fall colors. I know that I didn't call this out in my TBR video because I didn't expect to want to pick it up, I guess, but I decided I would, and so I'm gonna take off whatever other one I had originally planned and pick up this one instead. And so that's where I'm gonna pick up starting next week, is on Our Violent Ends, because I need to go ahead and get to this one since I just finished this one. I liked the characters. I really like Romeo and Juliet retellings. I definitely really like the way that this kind of spins it and makes it very different, and I'm definitely very suspicious of a specific character in the series right now, or in the book right now, that like definitely is a spy, like 100% is like the inner circle spy that they have in the like Kai family. So I'm really hoping that that kind of is satisfying in the next book. I don't know, I'm a little bit nervous just because like I haven't heard as great things about the second book as I did the first one, so hopefully it's not too overhyped or anything, and like hopefully it's a fun read. Also today I watched all of Andor, so I watched like some of it maybe like earlier this week, but for the most part I watched like 6 or 7 episodes, so I watched like a good portion of it, and like holy shit, that show is so good. Like it really picks up. So like I would say the first couple episodes are a little slow and a little bit boring, but as you kind of go further in, like it gets so deep, and it's so cool to see so much of like the Star Wars world. Like I definitely have like issues with the show, notably like I feel like it was missing like iconic Star Wars type characters. Like there were a lot of humans and not a lot of like other like creatures, like other, like I wouldn't really call them aliens so much as just like other beings in the galaxy. It was just a lot of humans for the most part, and I was like, where are other like non-human galactic species? And I don't know, it just kind of bugged me a little bit. It's so iconic to Star Wars that like you have like different beings like Ahsoka. I don't really know what she is, but you've got like Ahsoka, you've got like Reinarks, and you've got like all these different things, and like I don't know, I just missed it in this series. I was like, where is that? But I definitely really liked all of the like political things that it kind of dives into. I think that it's really interesting and definitely a worthwhile series to watch if you're looking for something to watch. So yeah, that's kind of been my week. So if you like this video, please like, subscribe, comment, all of those things. I will see you in my next video. Bye!